The success of the Dodgers and Yankees has been one of the main narratives of the baseball season. They would perhaps end up in a collision course in the World Series. That's happened before. You know, those of us of a certain age are nostalgic for a World Series matchup like we had in the 1970s. And it's very possible they could end up getting through, but neither team did very much yesterday at the trade deadline. Instead, the Astros swoop in and get Zack Greinke. The Braves have added pitchers that could help them down the stretch, at least provide perhaps a little difference there. I understand what they're doing. The Yankees don't want to relive the Steinbrenner years. They're far more patient. They try to look big picture here. Meanwhile, the Dodgers have added players at the deadline in the last couple of years, but they haven't gotten over the hump in the World Series. They're going to go into the postseason, it looks like, with their Achilles heel certainly exposed for everybody to see, and that's the bullpen. No need to panic, at least I don't think right now if you're a fan of either team, but, you're going to get to the postseason. Some teams are built for the regular season, and some are built for the postseason. If I'm in a 7-game series and I have 2 great pitchers, I like that team more than I do your team, no matter what your offense is. And then if I add a Zack Greinke to a rotation that's already pretty good with the Astros, I really like what they're doing. You just need enough hitting in the postseason. You can't always outslug somebody. I go back to the Yankees in 1960 against the Pittsburgh Pirates. They outslugged the Pirates in the World Series, but they lost in the World Series because the Pirates won close games, pitching duels, and, of course, Maz's home run. But, that's what it comes down to in the postseason. You're going to need pitching, and the Astros have pitching. Now, they have a pretty good lineup as well. We don't talk about the Astros lineup as much as we once did. But you got Cole, you got Zack Greinke, and you got Verlander. Boy, that's a 3-headed monster that nobody wants to face come postseason time. The Giants, I thought, were going to trade Madison Bumgarner. There were teams that he said he was not going to go to. But, the Giants are in a tricky position. They entered July with a 36-47 record. They're now 2 games over 500. They're the first team in baseball history to enter July 10 games under 500 and leave July with a winning record. Yeah, fired up, Seton.
Stat of the day, stat of the day, stat of the day, stat of the day. Here comes that what? Stat of the day.
But did winning hurt the Giants? Because they're winning, and then you decide you're not going to trade Madison Bumgarner. But I was surprised that they didn't move him. I know that the Yankees were interested, and I don't think he wanted to go to the Yankees. One other thing to keep in mind, the Astros already have the best defense in baseball of pitching and defense and timely hitting. And that's a combo that's really, really difficult. If you're going to challenge that and beat that, it's really difficult. Play good defense, timely hitting, and you have a great pitching staff. And I have some hammers up there at the top of that rotation, and it looks like the Astros are the team to beat.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune into Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV. Stream for free on BR Live or download the Dan Patrick Show app.